Vibe people, my name is M.R, this is Cook and Vibe, and today we are celebrating Black History Month. Yes, it's only right that we show our respect. Do you know what I'm saying? We are celebrating Black History Month this month, so say we gotta do something special, of course. Today's episode is all about the West African influence in Jamaica. Yeah, so there's a lot of influence from Western Africa that was brought to Jamaica many years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, today people, that is what we're going to be focusing on. It's all about West African influence in Jamaica. It's Black History Month. Let's celebrate it. Woyoy, it's Cook and Vibe. Let's go. Yes, so the first thing we're going to be talking about, people, is the coal pot, or the coal stove, they may call it. Yes, now, this is a very authentic style of cooking oven, we could call it. Now, this was brought from Western Africa way back in the day. Do you know what I mean? Brought to Jamaica. It might have already existed in certain parts of the Caribbean already, but yeah, the heavy influence was from West Africa with the coal pots. I'm presuming that they was made out of clay before that they had iron. So I'm presuming, I don't know facts, but I'm presuming they was made out of clay to begin with, and then cast iron, which is a lot more stronger, which we see today. Not so much today, but these coal stoves and these coal ovens, people, were used like notoriously every single day. Like, this was people's way of cooking. They did it like a long time ago in Jamaica. People didn't have ovens. If you had an oven, it was a luxury. So with these things being said, the coal pot was being used every single day. The grill and the coal pot would be like an everyday kitchen, These days, you don't really see the coal pot that much. You still see it in Jamaica quite a lot, in certain areas, in certain places, but Kingston and places there, most people have probably got ovens these days, and but I think it's a beautiful way to cook. I love the authenticity of it, being outside, with the coal pot blazing. You can have your grill going same way, and I think the flavor as well. I think oven is always something that's gonna make your food not taste as it's like the worst way to cook stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, any way you can cook anything, whether that's barbecuing, grilling over the coal pot or underground heat or whatever, I think it always tastes a lot better than in an oven. Do you know what I mean? I think that's the worst way. So I love the coal pot. The one that I've got here, it took me a long time to get hold of this coal pot. I had to import this from Jamaica into England. You can't really buy them so easy, but you'll probably be able to get them online somewhere. So the coal pots are really easy to use, people. All you have to do is you just put your coal inside of it. Most people put some twigs and stuff on top and just set that alight and get that going like that. Or you can just put a fire lighter underneath in the little gap there. As you can see, you've got the little gap at the bottom, where the air goes up, so that gives it, and you've got you can see the mesh on the top. So that hole in the bottom there and the mesh at the top is giving that airflow that you need to just light it up really nicely and quickly. Like, they're so quick and easy to light. I mean, especially these days when you got a fire lighter. You put a fire lighter in that hole there, light that, woof, up and running, people. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So big up the coal pot. Big up the coal stove. Yeah, I will always use it for the rest of my life. I'll never stop using it. So, next, people, we're going to be talking about ackee. Yes, we're going to be talking about ackee, which is also from West Africa and was brought from West Africa to Jamaica. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because as we're talking about ackee, now ackee is the actual national dish for Jamaica. So you can see the influences and how strong the influences are. Do you know what I'm saying? From Western Africa to Jamaica, you know, bringing the ackee there, and now it becoming Jamaica's national dish. Amazing. Do you know what I'm saying? So ackee, if you've never tried ackee before, it's a very it's a quiet taste. Some people say similar to scrambled eggs with a different type of taste, but I think it's just got its own taste. You could definitely match the consistency to maybe scrambled eggs, but yeah, with some saltfish or however you want to cook it, which is normally known as the ackee and saltfish, which is the national dish. But you can also use it in many vegan meals and whatever, do you know what I mean? Little bit of information about ackee. If the ackee does not pop open fully, then it means it is not good, and it can actually be poisonous, and people have known to die. I don't think many people have died, but it's not good for your belly, you see? Yeah, man. It's not good for your belly, people, you see me? So the ackee must be opened properly before it's picked and consumed, and you have to take out the little seed out of take the seed out of the pod kind of thing, and then you take the flesh out, and then there you have it, your ackee, which is like you're seeing right now in front of you. And it's crazy. So all the way from West Africa to Jamaica, and then now we get it in a tin in the UK. Do you know what I mean? Hoi, people, don't forget to press that like button and subscribe. Otherwise, your fingernails will go rusty and crusty and fall off. All right, next, people, we're going to be talking about the breadfruit, which is also come from West Africa. The West Africans brought the breadfruit over to Jamaica way back in the day. Do you know what I'm saying? And again, breadfruit is main part of the Jamaican diet, especially in the mornings. Do you know what I'm saying? As you can see in front of us here, this is the one you get in the tin. And it's just amazing, you know, that breadfruit tree was taken from West Africa, taken to Jamaica, and now all the way ended up in England in a tin. It looks just like this. Yeah. And we can just fry it up. This one would have been pre-cooked, and all you're gonna do is fry this one. The best way to do breadfruit is roast breadfruit and having the full real breadfruit. Do you know what I'm saying? And roasting that on the open fire. That is it, people. That is the best way. Roast breadfruit is one of my favorites. Do you know what I'm saying? It's really popular in the morning time with like your ackee and saltfish and your callaloo and them stuff there. Do you know what I mean? Breadfruit is kind of in the name, really. It's kind of a fruit that grows on a tree, but it's kind of like bread, and the same with the flavour, depending on how you deal with it. Obviously, if you roast it, you're going to get that roast bread fruit flavour. If you fry it, you're going to get a different type of vibes from it. Do you know what I'm saying? Breadfruit's one of my favourite foods, man. Definitely, I love to get a full breadfruit. You know, it just feels like you're in Jamaica again, because it's not that easy to get over in the UK. But again, taking it back to this influence from West Africa to Jamaica with the breadfruit, the ackee and the coal pot. You know what I mean, people? So we're going to bring all these combinations together. The West African coal pot, the West African ackee, and the West African breadfruit. We're going to bring it all together, cook, create the meal, as you will see very soon. Oh, it's Cook and Vibe Black History Month. We are celebrating, and everybody should celebrate. Yeah, so you don't know, so we have to cook up something, people. No, yeah, man, so we're going to do some ackee, but we're not going to put no saltfish in there. We've got our colours in there, peppers, onions, You know what I'm saying? Scotch bonnet is kicking. That's from Jamaica. So I've actually got the seeds and I'm gonna dry the seeds out and plant them seeds because that one there is kicking straight from yard. And there we have it, people. The final meal, ackee, breadfruit, cooked on the coal pot. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yes, people. So that was today's episode. We're now going to consume our food. The ackee is really nice without the saltfish. It's just a different kind of flavour. Not so salty, do you know what I mean? But West African influence in Jamaica. Breadfruit. Prefer it roasted, but you don't know. It's a good thing same way. There was a history. Black History Month. Do you know what I'm saying? Breadfruit, ackee, cooked on the coal pot. All brought over from West Africa. Really good. You've seen ackee and saltfish. You've seen it all before, but that's where it comes from. Do you know what I mean? Happy Black History Month. I hope you're all celebrating the right way, which we all should. Big up yourself, people. You done know. Big up section. I'll see you next time. Greetings, tell me how you're feeling. It's the big up section. You don't know where to go, people. Leave a comment in the comment section for your chance. Hoi! Welcome to the big up section, people. You don't know how the thing's set, man. Yes! I'm not even going to say what to do. If you just please, just... You know how the thing go. You know what I'm saying? It's the big up section. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Some history, some knowledge for you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's Black History Month. You know how the thing go, people. This week's big up, Alco 6511 says, it's a pleasure to watch someone with so much energy, kindness and culture. Your vibe is shown in your talent with the people, raw and real fusion and beer vibes. Bless blood, safe and keep up the vibes flowing and come to Lewisham. Yo, big up my general. I love that comment there, people. May I tell you the truth, we love that one there. Yeah, man, you don't know, say a positive vibes and just a good energy we are deal with, though. And you know, say, I used to live in Lewisham as well, so that's a local place for me, so yeah. And also, people, big up Robert Davis 3842. He says, need more people out doing stuff like this, fair play. And that's regarding to the pop-up shop. Yo, people, we're going to be popping up everywhere. At the moment, as we speak, it's looking like Birmingham is active, man. Nah, lie. Yeah, bare people are commenting Birmingham, so it's looking like that's the way the traffic's going at the moment. But keep just leaving the comments. You can still leave comments in this episode as well, or go back to the previous. Either one, I will see the comments, and I do try to respond to every comment as well. Yes, people, big up yourself, man. This was Cook and Vibe. I was at M.R. You were the Cook and Vibers. You don't know it's our one family. No, I'll see you soon.